we've got pageant history, upside down Christmas, and a suggestive statue. Take it away, Tiffany. She's really composed.
For our first story, this girl, her name is Michaela Holmgren.
What up, Holmgren?
Yep.
You my Holmgren.
She made history.
I'm hungry.
At the Miss. She made history at the Miss Minnesota USA pageant by becoming the very first Miss USA contestant with Down syndrome.
Oh, wow.
Wait, she won?
She didn't win. She became, she's just the very first USA contestant.
It's tight.
Nobody else tried?
To be in the Miss USA pageant.
She got Down syndrome? Damn, look at her. I thought Down syndrome people always had like oval bodies.
They have very similar features. So I think she still has like the features of the face still, but her...
She has an hourglass figure.
Yeah, she has a really nice body.
Because that really changes my ignorant perspective, because I always thought Down syndrome people had the same shape. Like a lot of Down syndrome people that I've met, like they all have a very similar...
Genetically speaking, that's the truth though. Like this is an outlier.
Because even their face looks the same, right? That's what the Down syndrome genetic does, is it makes your face look similar and everything is...
You're shorter and then you have a shorter lifespan. That's just all part of Down syndrome.
I think it might be on a spectrum though, because I'm assuming because my cousin who has it, he isn't able to speak, and like apparently like you can have different severities of Down syndrome. So maybe she has it like not
like a low dose.
Yeah.
You know what that just tells me though? That tells me she had really dope parents.
She doesn't look like she has Down syndrome here. She just looks Asian.
Yeah, she's like a short Asian girl.
Yeah, she had really great parents that were like, honey, you can do whatever the fuck you want to do. Like, do that.
She's a dancer, and like, yeah, she's like she's very active.
I would never tell my kids you could do whatever the fuck you want.
Oh, some people are not supposed to, or what?
Huh?
Some people are not supposed to do whatever they want?
Yeah, because what if you have a fucking garbage ass kid and they're like, I know, like, my goal in life is to own a brothel. And you, like, my mama said,
that sounds like that would be your kid, though.
I know, that's why I gotta tell them, you can't do whatever the fuck you want, okay?
Is there more pictures of her?
Those are the ones I have.
I want to see more pictures of her.
I'll show you the two. Forward, in front.
Yeah, she just looks like an Asian girl to me.
How old is she?
She is 22 years old.
Oh, cool.
What made her want to, you know, what is it, enroll? What do you do?
Or try out.
Oh, it's a college.
I don't know, yeah, how would you say it?
Like,
Sign up, maybe?
Audition?
is it?
The most simplest one?
Sign up.
Participate?
Yeah, that's the word. Ding, ding, ding. Yeah, what made her want to participate?
She's participated in a previous pageant where they have like a pageant for people with disabilities. And so that one is called Miss Amazing, and she's participated that in the past. And so for this time, she was just like, well, why not? Like, I want to try it. I want to go for it. So she went for it.
Did she win at the other one?
So she's won 2 awards. She won.
Wait, what's so funny?
All right, I don't want to distract, but I just had this image of like, so like, okay, you know how they try to do Special Olympics and like all these different things to help celebrate like people that, you know, were in the past looked upon as undesirable. And then they're like, well, let's change the whole viewpoint of this, right? But then sometimes I think what happens is it makes it worse by making a collection of everybody together and celebrating that, because it's like the participation award. It's like, it's kind of like, well, you don't want that award because you know that what it represents, right? But when you see them, like let's say one dude only got one leg, but he's in a marathon with people that have normal like 2 legs, and he beats the fuck out of all of them. That is like, oh shit, that's inspiring. But if you're first place like in the Special Olympics, like, I don't know.
What if they do it just so that they can also feel like they're part of this community? So, for example, like powerlifting was such a small sport, and then once you see another powerlifter, you're like, oh shit, that's tight. Like there are more of like you, or more of me out there. You know what I mean?
I wonder, like in these type of cases, when I see somebody, because you know we have this like perception of what Down syndrome is, right?
Yeah.
And you know, she's 22, right? Yeah, she's pretty banging. You know what I mean? I'm looking at this girl, I'm like, damn, she's dope, right? She just looks like a cute little Asian girl, even though she's not Asian at all, which is interesting. But now I'm thinking, like, what if she goes to her group of Down syndrome people, and they're like, man, you ain't got Down syndrome. You know, so what if she gets, she gets bullied the other way around. It's like, you ain't trying to be one of us, son, like a gang and shit.
Oh, kind of like what your mom was going through with, like, coming from Mexico, and she looks like she's white, and then she
exactly. So I wonder,
shut up, güera.
She gets bullied by her other Down syndrome friends.
It's like that one movie with Johnny, the special movie? You remember that movie?
Johnny Knoxville?
Yeah, where he pretended that he was special so he could compete in the Special Olympics and he thought he could beat everybody, but he realized that he's not that good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's this short film where they kind of created this universe where people with special needs are the normal people, and the people without special needs are like treated like shit. It was like the short film. It's not supposed to be. It's a comedy short film, but it was pretty fucking funny because there's this guy, I don't know what he has, might be like cerebral palsy or something, but he's in a wheelchair, and this guy who's considered a normal person has a handicap tag around him, and he's working at a restaurant, and he goes, he says something along the lines of, I'm sorry, so I'm really late. He goes, and the guy who's like handicapped goes, tries to treat him like you know, like how people make fun of people who are retarded.
Old school thinking, like the
Yeah, he does the same thing to him.
So the handicapped dude told the non-handicapped dude,
Yeah, he goes, I was like, damn, dude, this fucking short film's crazy, dude. Wow. It's pretty good though. I forgot what it was called, but it's really hilarious.
I want to see that. Yeah, it's pretty funny. But yeah, so back to your question, Bart. So she won the Spirit of Miss USA Award and the Director's Award at this particular pageant.
That's awesome.
Would you be happy with those awards?
Yeah, because I don't get awards, period. So that's already awesome. Because you know, like it's like a Spartan race medal. It's a participation medal. It's meaningless.
Oh, they give everybody that shit.
If you complete it, you get a medal. Mm-hmm. So to me, that's a gold star medal.
What if Tiff was like, dude, I never got anything, and like this my friend.
No, but what I'm trying to say is, even though it's meaningless, I know that. I pretend that it's first place.
Does first place get a different medal?
You get like a coin, I think.
Oh yeah.
So you get like a Spartan coin or something.
It's not. Is it like a piece, and then the more you win, it becomes like something bigger?
No. Everyone gets the piece, so you could put it together.
Yeah.
But I think if you get the first 3 places or 5 places, I think you get a coin, and that coin enters you into like the main event.
Oh.
So it's like the.
What's their main event?
They have this like qualifying main event or something, and then.
It wasn't meaningless to me though. I was so proud I finished that. It was so hard. I was like, I don't care if everyone gets it.
It is meaningful to me. I pretend that it's first place. But I'm saying for most people, you know what it is. Everyone's getting it if you finish, right?
That means something to me. I finished.
I was that kid. I was the kid in school that like everyone gets to start. I'm like, yes!
Do you believe in every kid should be rewarded for everything?
Fuck
For
no.
everything? No, not for everything. Do you want to elaborate?
What do you mean?
Oh no.
No, I don't like that whole participation thing because I think like it doesn't prepare you for the real world, and that's what the whole like school and everything is supposed to prepare you for the real world, and then now you culminate like this entitlement, this sense of entitlement, and once you get to the real world, in the real world it's performance or merit based promotions, right? And like the better you are at something, the more you usually excel. And then I think if you're used to, well, there's always this baseline that I'm supposed to fall back on, that doesn't exist. So I don't really like that mentality.
I think after a certain age, they should stop that shit.
Yeah.
Because in the very beginning, when you're dumb as fuck, that's supposed to be okay, because it's confidence building.
Yeah.
You're so stupid, you don't know cause and effect, right? But you're a kid, you're like 2 years old, and you're getting a fucking star for no reason. You're like, wee, right?
So
but by the
true.
time you're in 5th grade, you shouldn't be rewarded, like, because you're just like, I tried real hard, where's my fucking try hard medal?
Yeah, and then that's when those kids are coming out straight out of college with no experience. They're like, why am I not getting the high paying ass job? I did the work to get the degree.
You know that's all of us?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
Fuck the older generation for trying to be so nice and change things.
You know that was a government initiative though?
Huh?
That was a government initiative.
No child left behind, or is that the same shit?
No, I forgot what it's called.
Right?
Yeah, but I forgot what it was called. It was called something where you wanted to be more encouraging, so then that's when everyone got the star. and they wanted to do that. And then they started noticing the years that they kept implementing it, that kids were coming out more and more entitled, and they're like, fuck.
But they also lied to us too, because if we went to school, got a degree, we would get a good job and things like that.
Yeah.
We were lied to both from our parents and from the government.
But that was true back in the day, because remember when the bachelor degree actually meant something?
Yeah, like in 1935.
But then when I got it, nobody gave a shit about it anymore. It was like,
it was already too late, man. So sad. Let's not talk about sad shit. Let's go to the next one.
All right, for the next story, have you guys been seeing this new trend with Christmas trees where they are hanging them upside down?
What the hell? Who is fucking Santa in the ass right now? Who's doing that shit? I'm gonna fuck you up. If I see an upside down fucking Christmas tree, I'm fucking burning that shit down.
I love my Christmas tree.
Why are they doing that?
So this is like the new hot thing right now this
because it looks
year.
different.
I don't give a fuck. That looks
Because
stupid.
everyone's like super fit nowadays and likes to do handstands everywhere, so.
It looks interesting.
You know, we done
A lot
that.
of people.
It's not my Christmas.
A lot of people are finding it really offensive because it's like the whole upside down cross thing.
I don't know if they should
I don't know
find it
about that.
offensive. Like, to me, it's just like, it's not traditional, and that's fine with me. But I think it's also not completely on the other end. I think people like to jump extreme.
You know what's ridiculous to me is people associate Christmas with a tree and Santa and all that shit with Jesus. It's not the same fucking shit. The Christmas tree, all those things, that's a pagan thing that crossed over.
Yeah.
Devil worshippers.
This is annoying because it's like they literally, it's just to be different.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, what hasn't somebody done with the Christmas tree? Fucking light that shit on fire in the middle of a house.
They're doing it in stores?
Yeah, like department store, like the malls and stuff. It's mainly that's where a lot of people are seeing.
Is it a statement?
Yeah.
Well, this is kind of cool because it looks like a fixture coming down.
It would be cool if it wasn't related to Christmas. Because that's just not how I grew up, so for me it's just so odd.
I like Christmas, like how Christmas is supposed. I'm already singing like Christmas jingles and shit. You know what I mean?
Coast 103.5.
Yeah.
Even like fucking DMX when he did his little fucking song, he's ruining Christmas for me. Yeah, he's ruining Christmas for me and shit. Fucking DMX. Yeah. I forgot what song he was doing, but it was like, here comes Santa Claus. What? You know, like, it's like some weird shit. You know what I mean? Jingle bell, jingle bell.
Suck my dick!
I'm assuming these trees that are upside down are like the fake trees because like a real tree would be super heavy to even have it.
To have it the other way.
Damn, what if it is real though? Fuck, I'll be crazy.
No, I think these are all fake, and then they're going for like $1,000.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah,
No.
what the hell is that?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, people remember that whole phase where it was like, don't say Merry Christmas, you say Happy Holidays, because I'm
No,
not.
it's still a thing.
It's like I'm not Christian. It's two separate fucking things. Merry Christmas, bitch.
What happened there? You had like a minor
Trying
meltdown.
to ruin one of my favorite holidays on earth.
It's yours too?
Yes. I love Christmas, man.
Do you have a Christmas tree yet?
I'm getting a Christmas tree this week.
We have a Christmas tree.
I heard it's your first one, you sad fuck.
I know! It's your first
Wait.
Christmas tree?
You never bought the real one?
He's never had one.
never
And we
had
never
one,
had
man.
like a house or time.
It's so sad, dude. Do you know they put like gifts under that tree too and shit?
I found out this year.
No, for some reason I thought you guys bought one at the old house the bear cave.
Everywhere we live is a bear cave, Joe.
But that one was where the name was coined, wasn't it?
No, I think you're thinking of when Gina and Sean moved in. They had a Christmas tree.
Oh my god.
Christmas
Didn't they?
time, man.
We always had like a Christmas tree that we put together. And then I begged my fucking parents every year. I was like, please, this year I want a real Christmas tree. And we got one and I was fucking happy as shit, dude. I spent so many like hours designing that motherfucker. It was so dope. And I begged them to our street, like I grew up in a pretty dope suburb where a lot of the homes would do their fucking house.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, right? So then like the more houses that do it, the more it feels dope.
Yeah.
And then
Does.
if you're the only house that does it, then you look like the dumb one.
You're a
You're
loser.
Scrooge.
Yeah, but then like every other 2 or 3 homes did it, right? So I was like, this year, please let's do it. So we got like, I wrapped around the bush. We got like the gutter, the fucking, yeah, we got that. Halfway over there, my dad got mad at me, and then I had to finish everything myself. but then it was like a kid doing everything, right? So I had 2 bushes that was wrapped up, a floaty candy cane, and half of that shit on the roof because I wasn't allowed to go up there with the fucking thing dragging from down. Like the Christmas light was dragging down and it wrapped around another bush.
So that crackhead did that shit.
And then it was wrapped around like a fucking, like a, what do you call it? That Japanese bamboo, no, not bamboo, bonsai.
Yeah.
Like a big bonsai one.
Dude, my dad, we when we did Christmas lights, I think we did it 1 year, and then we just left it up there for like 7 years. Because it was just too much work to take it down.
Yeah, we didn't take it down. Our neighbors complained because I had to take it down and I didn't do it.
Yeah, but dude, when we had a hella white people in our neighborhood, dude, they were so fucking tight, dude. White people, when they fucking decorate for Christmas, they do that shit like it's like a fucking burning cross for the KKK. They do that shit. They light their motherfucking shit up. It's fucking tight, dude. There's this one white motherfucker, dude. Oh, I miss him. I hope he didn't pass away. But like about eight or so years ago, he stopped doing. But he had the whole motherfucking Santa Claus on the roof thing lit up. Yup. Him like going into the fucking chimney to rape the family or some shit. You know what I mean? Like it was fucking tight.
You guys had a chimney?
Huh? We have chimneys in our place. Yeah.
Yeah, we had chimneys.
Me too.
Chimneys are fucking dope. That's what
oh yeah, your house is like custom made, so it's weird.
Yeah, man, but Christmas just feels good, dude. The music is fucking dope.
The air is nice.
Yup, I feel like
When the whole neighborhood is like burning their chimneys too, that smoke.
yeah, man.
We wouldn't know, Joe. We didn't grow up near a chimney.
Well, you know, like fucking tire fires and shit.
Well, you know what's funny?
like the burn.
We shouldn't have chimneys in the South Bay. We're beach cities. Like it doesn't even make sense, but we did.
Yeah. Well, now they have regulations for like that shit too. So you can't. You could only burn a fire on certain days in your chimney. Yeah.
No way.
Yeah. Because of like pollution and shit or some shit.
I used to burn that shit all the time for fun, man.
Yeah, that shit was fucking tight. Those Duraflame logs.
Oh yeah.
All right, for our last story, there was this all-boys school in Adelaide, Australia, that erected a statue, and it looks pretty bad. So, what do you guys think about it? It's a priest giving bread to a boy.
Well, that is.
It's poor placement of the bread.
Oh my god! What the fuck? You can't make this shit
Like
up.
this.
Is he holding it underhand or
Yeah,
overhand?
under.
Underhand? Yeah. Oh fuck.
It looks like he's giving the kid a cum shot, dude.
Yeah, they fucked up.
Who chiseled this shit? Is
Oh no.
It's a stone statue, right?
Is the bread like coming out of the robe too? Or is there at least space?
No, it looks like it's coming out of the robe.
But it looks like he's like giving the kid bread, and right when he's gonna grab it, he's gonna switch it with his dick. Yeah, I mean that's what, you know what I mean. Forsooth, I got you. You know, like that's what it seems like he's doing.
Who gives bread like this? Who gives bread like this?
I don't know. That's why it's like, why would you
What about
it that way?
what about this? Or like why is it here?
I've never went to Subway and they handed me a sandwich like that.
That would be more humble if they were like this, right? Like if the guy was like kneading.
Yeah, and he was like kneeling down and giving it to the kid, but he's not even looking at the kid as if he like knows he's doing something wrong. Like,
Who complained about it though?
Everyone, like the parents that saw it, they were like, why would you approve of this? This is the other angle Dave was talking about.
this looks way worse.
Yeah. Look at the guy's eyes, dude. He's like jacking off into his hands.
It looks like he has like a slight smirk too. Like what the fuck?
Yeah, it's really odd.
I bet you anything it's made by one of those priests that are actually a pedophile. Subconsciously though, he doesn't know it yet. And he's
It was actually made by a
A boy that was molested?
oh, that's dark.
no this they commissioned a sculptor.
Say anymore.
Sculptor?
A sculptor,
It's too
sorry.
personal now. You have a kid.
He goes so deep into the fucking pedo abyss that I'm like,
You're now in the sunken place.
Oh, I get what you're saying. It's kind of like artists use art to kind of like recreate their history or make it, or kind of like heal, right? Yeah.
Well, they're saying that the sculptor's from Vietnam, and
Of course.
they had.
what does that mean?
He don't care. He's just a bun man. I don't give a fuck, man. You know. He's like, what the hell?
Yeah, and that he's responsible for other statues that they have at the school, and so when they're
How do the other statues look? Normal?
Oh, I'm not sure.
He probably has a hot dog and he's fucking like this.
I bet you the pastor's like fucking praying to God as a carrot out of his asshole and shit.
So this is a new statue.
Yeah, this is a brand new statue, and the school was apologizing because they were like, you know what, this design was approved in 2-dimensional, and so by the time we saw the 3-dimensional sculpture or statue, we were just
But what's
like,
the difference
oh, no.
in the 2-dimensional or the 3-dimensional?
Apparently, in the 2-dimensional, it didn't look that bad.
Where was that? His belly button?
Probably.
Like it's still weird. Is that his belly button? It looks like he's licking his balls now.
But then if they saw the physical thing and they're like, oh no, why don't they just like put some sort of like tarp or cover over it so no one sees it?
They did after all the complaints from the parents.
That looks kind of scary.
That's scarier.
Yeah, they changed it to this. So now it's like,
It just looks
keep
even
fucking
worse.
up.
Because that's even worse. Because now if you have a kid peek through the tarp, you're like, oh, he's giving him the D. It's even worse because now it's whatever's happening underneath there.
You know what I would
curiosity,
do?
huh?
I would just destroy it. You know what I
Just
mean?
move it.
He's not even that.
The motherfucker.
Yeah, or just fucking slice off the hand and then just deal with it after, because nobody wants this statue at this point. I don't want this near my house. You know what I mean?
You know what's funny? Maybe all the administrators didn't want to be the first to say, that looks like you're jacking off to the kid's hand.
That's true. They
wanna
have to
see-
be like, take
The
away
Vietnamese
impure
architect just argue with like the church about it. You know what I mean? It's like, this is completely inappropriate. I don't give a fuck, man. You know, this shit's fucking tight.
What do you mean? Maybe you're the pervert, bitch.
What the hell go in your mind, man?
Yeah, so now they're saying that
He
the
said I had creative freedom, man.
Don't try to snuff my flame.
That's your perspective, okay?
they covered it up because now they're commissioning the same dude to fix it.
Oh, that's tight.
Okay.
But yeah,
What? What did it fix? What the hell you want me to fix?
How can I fix perfection, okay?
Just a piece of bread, man.
It's not my fault, all you guys the pervert.
He a white guy. What the hell? No dick that big? What the fuck, man? Who the hell have a bit this big, huh?
there were even some reactions, like for example, this tweet here, it says, I'm not sure what's more symbolic, the fact that a Catholic college put up a statue inadvertently highlighting sexual abuse of young boys, or the fact that they've covered it up.
Oh, that's deep.
Wow.